special. I love this wheel lock.
So did you have some time to research this?
I did, and I have some pretty good news. So this is from a series of known wheel lock carbines that were made specifically for one man's personal guard, and that man was Wolf Dietrich von Rathenau, who was the Prince Archbishop of Salzburg between 1587 and 1612. And he had a personal guard of 36 men, and all of them had this carbine. It's 420 plus years old. The only other known examples that I can find, they're all behind glass in museums. They're incredibly rare, and they are very valuable.
So basically, this is the only one that's not in a museum that still exists.
As far as I know, yes.
And you still want 50 grand for it?
Absolutely.
Now, if everything works out and this thing shoots and all that, what do you think it could be worth?
Let's see if it actually shoots. Because if it functions properly, then I'll feel good about giving it a value.
All right, what's up with your little weird emoji targets there?
So they are emoji targets, but they're like devil targets. And I thought that was really fitting for a firearm that was designed to protect a Prince Archbishop. Because I think they do look really evil. Like they need to be stopped. Here we go. Are we ready? Nice! 420 years old!
Your reaction, I think, was better than the gun actually firing. What do you think it's worth now?
So, based on its age, the way in which it's designed, the decoration of it, I think it's $40,000.
All right, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a call and let you know if I end up picking it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me do it. I loved it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So I've been doing this a long time, man, and you got one of the coolest guns that has ever came into the pawn shop or anything like that. What? You know I can't pay you 40 for it. I got to make some money. What are you thinking?
Would you go 35?
Not as easily as I could do 30.
Okay. I would go 32.5. Meet you in the middle.
You know what? I'm not gonna lose it over that. We'll do 32.5. All right, we're gonna Jill. I'll tell you what. I'll wire you the money. I'm gonna go find Alex and package this up. Okay?
Sweet.
What do we got here?
Hello, it's an authentic Texas Stadium seat from the old stadium, autographed by Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, the playmaker, and Troy Aikman.
Oh, the triplets.
Yes, sir.
And this one right here, this is a picture of them at an NFC Championship game?
That's correct. 1992. This is Joe Montana and Emmitt Smith, both signed also.
You know all those guys, Rick?
Yes, I watched football back in the day.
All right. Emmitt Smith, he's like one of the greatest running backs of all time. He still holds the all-time rushing record, and it'll probably never get beat because this was a time when one running back would carry the ball for the majority of the game. In 93, 94, and 96, the Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls because these 3 were unstoppable.
And the seats from Texas Stadium, when they tore the stadium down, they sold like 20 or 30,000 of the seat backs, right?
I know a little bit about that. I have a receipt from the city of Irving where I bought approximately 28,000 stadium seats. I bought the entire upper deck and half the lower bowl. It has a Prova CO8, and then there's JSA certs for each of the players as well.
And that Prova, that's a really cool company because that's owned by Emmitt Smith, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
All right, and this one right here, did you have him sign it, or you
Yes,
bought it
sir,
that
I
way?
did at another show, and it's got Joe Montana's personal hologram stamp. But Emmitt's agent had run out of his hologram, and this was before the Prova days, so there is no certificate of authenticity for Emmitt Smith other than the Joe Montana stamp.
So how much do you want for these total, for the 2 pieces?
Both total, I'd love to have 3,000 total.
Okay. Take $1,200 for the pair?
No.
I think you could.
No, I can't, just because Emmitt Smith's autograph cost me about $220 for each of those signatures.
I mean, what would be your best price at all of them?
Best price, what if we did 2,000?
What if we didn't do 2,000?
Well, I guess I'd be walking back to the parking lot, but it would have been a pleasure to meet you guys.
What about 1,800? What do you think about that?
I'll do you a favor. Let's go 1922 for Emmitt Smith.
All right, 1922. Sounds like a deal.
Thank you.
Go right over there. They'll get you paid.
Appreciate it.
Okay. And I know a guy in town that will authenticate that.
Who do you got?
It's a guy I know. Don't worry about it.
And you say I'm the secret of one.